Hi everyone, I'm Jeff Byers, your instructor for this course. This will be an online course, ANI 150 Introduction to 3D Modeling and Game Art. I really look forward to getting to know everybody and teaching this class. The number one thing we need to do right now though is to get the software set up on your computers. So here's a list of the software that you will need for this course: Autodesk Maya 2020, Substance Painter latest version, Photoshop latest version, XNormal latest version. So the idea here is that we will install Autodesk Maya. That will install on Mac or PC. Substance Painter will install on Mac or PC, and Photoshop Mac or PC, and XNormal will just work on PC only. Okay, so if you can't get XNormal, that's not a big problem, because Substance Painter, you can bake your maps in that program. So XNormal is fun, it's easy to use. Substance Painter, it's easy to use too as well, but it's a little more involved with Substance Painter. Photoshop, the only problem with this is that Photoshop isn't normally given to students. It's not free, unfortunately. And you do get 60% off. I can show you that site. We also have, it's free because of the pandemic we're going through right now, until July 6th. It will not actually get you through the entire time. If you do it right, you might be able to get it for the 120 days, or excuse me, 60 days. So we have it's an 8-week program, and if you play your cards right, you might be able to get it free for the whole entire time, but eventually you're going to have Photoshop. There's no way around it to do any of the courses. So you might as well bite the bullet and pay the $19 a month. So, alright, so with that said, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we need to do is the first day of class, you're going to go into Canvas. So you'll click on Johnson County Community College. This will be next Monday. I think I'm going to send this out today as a and see, hopefully you guys get it. So log in Canvas, and you'll log into your Canvas. You'll put your username in there first, and then of course your password. Here we go. And you'll find ANI 150. You'll click on that, and the home page should look like this. It will take a while. There we go. Welcome to ANI 150 Introduction to 3D Modeling. Yay! And you'll go to your assignments, and this was what you'll see. And you will click on Module 1, Introduction to Maya and 3D Modeling, Texturing, Rendering. Of course, I'll have an introductory video that you are required to watch every single module, but this is how it all looks right now. So let's get out of here. What we need to really focus on is how do we get our software. Okay, so Autodesk Maya 2020 Educational License. You might want to type this in Google, do a Google search, and this will come up. So Autodesk Maya 2020 Educational License, this is the one you want to select. So Maya Student and Educator Software, Autodesk. So click on that. The next thing you'll need to do is that you have registered for JCC. You should have your email account all set up, and you should have a student email account, so that you'll have to use your student email account. So I need an account. So the first thing you'll do is you'll create an account. Click on that. Go through all of this, and when they ask for your email account, please do not use a Gmail. Please do not use a Yahoo account. Use your email account. your student JCC email account. Mine is jbyers3@jcc.edu. Now, the edu means education. So that informs Autodesk that if you use an edu account and you sign in, it will basically go through what's your role. You're a student, right? What's your country? You'll go and find United States. There you go, United States, and then institutional type. You'll be doing university post-secondary. Okay. You'll give all that information out, and then you'll use your JCC student email account. I'm not going to go through this. I've already signed up. Okay. So once you're done, you'll have to go through a lot of checking and registration and blah blah blah. It's easy, but just go through that. Okay, so let's go back. Once you get all that done, you'll have to sign in. Okay, so you'll sign in, and you can see that's my email account, my JCC email account. Okay, I got to do that too as well as an instructor. And then the next thing I'm going to do is my password. Okay, so I'll put my password in there. And while I'm doing that, okay, oh yeah, wrong one. There we go. I've got so many passwords and stuff. You're verified, yay. If you see that, you're good to go. You're verified status 12 months from today. Get out of the software. Okay. License type. So Maya, right? So we're going to get Maya. So this is what you'll do once you get to this point. License type, personal and individual use, yes. Version, Maya 2020, yes. Operating system, you have to decide which one you're going to do. So I'm using Maya Windows 64-bit. Language, of course, English. And so what you need to do is you'll need to do a screenshot of this, and you can type in, if you're using Windows, you can just type in S for snipping tool. And the snipping tool, you just go to mode, regular snip, and you can go ahead and snip this information here. And go ahead and save it so you can see. And it tells you exactly what you can do. Install up to 2 personal stations. Go ahead and save this on your desktop, preferably desktop, and you can name it whatever you want. Okay. So this is important because this is your serial number. Okay, right here. All right, and you got to write this down. It's going to be different for you guys. You can't use mine. Okay, it's going to be different for you guys. So you will follow the instructions to get all that set up. I'm going to click off that. Alright, so the next thing is install now. Okay. Alright, so click on install now, and that is the fastest. If you have a really fast DSL, then just click on install now. If you run into issues with installing now, you have to kind of keep on it. It will take a long time. It's about a 2 GB or higher. So you'll need 2 GB of information on your hard drive to be able to install it. So make sure you know that. 2 GB. Substance Painter is about that much too as well. So you'll need 4 GB for 2 GB for Autodesk Maya, and then Algorithmic Substance Painter, and then Photoshop. I don't have any idea how big that is. So I would say you need about 10 GB of free hard drive space on your hard drive to be able to install everything. Right, just kind of a heads up. So install now. Okay, if you do that, it will prompt you, and you have to select everything and just kind of keep on it and install, and go ahead and install it. If you run into issues or problems and it times out or something happens and you get interrupted, you can click on download now, and of course you can click on help me decide. So install now, the best way to get up and running. You can read all this stuff and you can go into the next one, download now. This is the other version of downloading it. Okay, so those are the two decisions you can make, alright, on how to download. If one doesn't download, you can try the other one. That's about as far as I can take you on this. You have to go ahead and make sure you follow the instructions after that. I've already got it installed. Alright, so the next one, Algorithmic. So you'll type in something like Algorithmic Substance Painter Education, and you'll click on the first one. If you click on the first one, then you can go to get your free license. Okay, right? Students and teachers, you are entitled to a free personal license. Yay! Because this is probably the most coolest software you'll ever use. Okay, you'll have to follow again the instructions, your password. I don't have an account. You guys will have to do this. If you don't have Substance Painter, you'll have to go to I don't have an account. Click create account. And username, what you want to be username, and then your password, confirm password. Are you using Substance Substance as a professional? No. Click on no. Okay. Your country, and you can type in whatever you want here. You will have to agree to this. Okay. And then make sure you're not a robot. Are you a robot? Nope. Okay, so you'll go through that and then create new account. Okay. And then follow whatever other instructions you have. I can't go any farther than this. I've already got an account, so you'll have to set up an account with them as a student so you can get your software for free. And again, you're going to want to use your student account, okay, at JCC. And then we have XNormal. You just type in XNormal. XNormal is a very small program. If you click on XNormal, it is pretty straightforward. So I just kind of ignore this, but it does tell you it only works on Windows. So if you have something else, then you're kind of out of luck there if you're using Mac. So you want to get the latest version. You want to use whatever version of Windows. I'm using Windows 10 because I've got a newer system. Just default download software. It's really small. Just follow the instructions to get that uploaded and going. If you don't have a Windows, you just ignore this. And then of course we've got Adobe. Adobe. So you want to type in Adobe Photoshop Student and Teacher Education, and you can get up to 60% off. You can do a free trial that only works for 30 days. Unfortunately, after 30 days it's up, and you can do that. You can use that and then maybe save your money up. You can cancel anytime, you guys. So if you use it for this course, but I'm not making you buy it, okay? Because we can do most of our work in Substance Painter. So don't freak out. I may go into Photoshop and do a couple things, but most of the stuff is going to be done in Substance Painter. So you don't. It's not required that you have Photoshop, but I'm telling you, you're going to need it for other classes in the animation program. So whether you start paying it now or paying it later, that's up to you. But you will end up using Photoshop. It is industry standard. Okay? Alright, so here's the free COVID stuff. I just wrote down Adobe Photoshop free COVID-19. So you can type that in, what you see here. So if you click on this, then you have to follow this all rigmarole. I pay for Photoshop. I got so tired of all this, the other stuff you have to do. So I know when you're at school, you get it for free, right? All you have to do is, it's part of your registration, registering, when you register for the classes and stuff. But here's this. I just want to let you know this is up here for you guys. If you want to go through all this, you can. If you need something from me, let me know what I need to do and I will do it for you. But again, Photoshop is not required for this class, but it is highly recommended. And then they run. And then, of course, ArtStation. If you want to see some of my work, I'm happy to show it to you. So just type in Jeff Byers, Jeffbyers, and then you guys can have some fun in here, and you can see some of the work I've done. Alright, so that is everything that I wanted to talk to you about. I hope you guys have a great day. Get all the software installed. If you have issues or comments, go ahead and send me anything you need. jbyers3@jcc.edu if you have questions. And I'll see you guys soon in class on Monday.